my channel. It is another glorious Saturday, and I thought something fun for this week would be to do a Grail collection tour because I have been unboxing Grails lately. So I thought, why not start with my first ever wanted Grail and go up to the most recent? So that's what we're going to do today. I'm hoping you guys are having a fabulous week. Hopefully things are all good. I know some of us have had some really rough weather recently, like hard rain, tornadoes, wind. We just kind of went through that ourselves on Tuesday. So not too much fun, especially when you have to drive home from work in it. And I was glad when I came home that my ponies were good. Everybody was safe. Nobody was harmed. No damage done. So with that, we are able to do our Grail tour because everybody is intact. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So first Grail that I ever wanted in my life, ever, my pony collecting career, took me forever to get, is the Breyerfest Lady Liberty model. She was from, I think, Breyerfest either 2007 or 2008. At that time, I had no experience with the special run line, didn't even know what they were, was like, what the heck is this? And then I got a Spirit and a Rain, and then I saw her, and I was like, oh, I have to have her. She needs to be Rain's best friend. So I now have her, and I have Rain. And I have Linda, so they're all hanging out together being besties. And I also have the custom one from Paint Pony Studios on this mold that had the cape and fancy superhero gear. So I now have 4 of these, and I'm very excited. But this was my very first Grail ever. Really wanted her. Finally got her. I got her, and I got Sergeant Pepper, I think it was. It came from the same Breyerfest, if I'm understanding correctly. And then I ended up with Ringmaster, who might have come from the same one, or maybe the one after or before. I'm not real sure. But anyways, she was the first Grail ever. All right. Then next came along the Alvaro. So what happened with that one was another Breyerfest, inexperienced, didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know that there was a thing as a celebration model, and you had to buy like the 3-day ticket to get one. No idea, no clue. So I actually kind of chased this one down on eBay. So that was back when eBay was hot and heavy and everybody was selling them. Got this one for about 70-ish something dollars. And right now you guys are going close to 1,000. So I'm very fortunate to have gotten this one here that it came out. So yeah, just Alvaro. All right. After Alvaro, who was our next one? I guess it was this guy. This is, I don't remember his name, Pamalus, I think, or something similar to that. Can't remember. It's been a while since I've looked up his name, but this was another Grail on the want list. So I started collecting this mold, and I got the collector set. It had fall, spring, summer. You send in the UPC codes, and then you got winter, and winter is glossy because 2 of the others I got were already glossy. So that was exciting. So my fall and I think it's summer are glossy with winter. However, spring is not glossy, so that may be a want, but yeah, I did get that one. So then after that one came along, it was Rubicon. Now, Rubicon is a Just About Horses special run. So back when they first kind of produced the magazine, they did these special runs, and I don't know, like, if you put in for a contest for them to enter to get one, or if you just saw it, you sent in your stuff and you got it. I started getting Just About Horses kind of after this era. So I don't really know how it worked. And I even want to say, I think this one was one of those as well. But if any of you have the magazine and have the first ones, you could tell me if that is one of them as well. But anyways, Rubicon is another one that I hunted and hunted and hunted for because I saw one of my friends on Facebook had him, and I was like, oh my God, I have to have this horse. Like, Appaloosa, Salinero mold. I love it, need it, gotta have it. So it wasn't until, I think it was last year? Yeah, it might have been last year that I finally acquired him. So Rubicon is finally in my herd. If I had to, you know, sell off my collection and had to keep one horse, it would be this guy. Because that is like the heart and soul of my collection. Okay, so after that one, I ended up with, I believe it's Meadowlark. So Meadowlark is the Bird of a Feather series horse. It's a Tennessee walking horse, and she's one I saw that I really wanted, and I ended up getting her at Breyerfest either last year or the year before. I pre-purchased her on Facebook from a lady who was selling her. She'd won some model horse shows with her, I guess. And I was like, oh, I'll take her. So I bought her from her. She met up with me. I got her. Here she is. She's another one that was like, oh, gotta have. Okay. And then we got Khalid. So Khalid came in a run of matte and then eventually came out in glossy when they did the Collector Club special stuff. Khalid is a Marwari. It's on the Marwari. Not sure how you pronounce it. I think it's Marwari mold. It is very special to me. This is one of my favorite horses on the mold, so I was glad to acquire this one. And then we got the Sable Island pony in gloss. This one, I guess, is kind of a rarity, kind of hard to find, but luckily came up on the Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, gotta have that one. I love the glossy because I love this mold, so snagged this one. Hoping to eventually acquire the Manila Banks on this horse in glossy as well. All right, and then we're getting to the most recents here. Then came along Bloody Mary, the Peter Stone prized possession. So if I had to get rid of all of my collection and have one Peter Stone and one Breyer, it would be Rubicon and it would be Bloody Mary because they are the ones that I wanted the most. All right, and then my recents, you guys saw in the last videos, Desatato came along, and then Oasis made her way home to me as well. So those are all of my major grails that I've wanted. Now I do still have a list of grails. So for BreyerFest, I have my list. I've got Bondi on there. I've got Acadia on there. I've got Thrill Seeker on there. I've got Glossy Verdades on it. So I'm hoping to acquire them. Rialto, hoping to get that horse as well. So they are all on the list, hoping to find them. If anybody's watching this video and you've seen them for sale or if you have one for sale, you know, we can connect. Otherwise, they will be BreyerFest finds, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But in the meantime, that is my Grail collection. I hope you enjoyed. And with that being said, I will see you next Saturday. I'm hoping to do, I'm going to try to play around with a little bit of like stop motion or something like that. So just kind of give that a little bit of a whirl. So you may see something kind of fun. Or since it's been so rainy, I've also got my series coming up. It's called What to Do with Your Model Horses When It's Raining. What would you do with them? Would you customize them? Would you make them halters? Would you do indoor photo shows? Would you read about them when you're just about horses? Would you shop the heck online for them? Like, what would you do with them? So we're going to answer those questions. But so with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!